Bordeaux are bankrupt. They've just been relegated to the 3rd division of French football because of their financial issues. And that basically means they're not going to be in FIFA 23. I can't believe how bad they were in Ligue 1 last season, conceding 91 goals. They're a team we definitely need to fix. And in today's video, we're going to be taking this team to a Champions League trophy. We don't really have much money to work with. We're also going to be starting in the 2nd division of French football. This is going to be a challenge. Let's get stuck in. Alright guys, for the first season, I was just sorting the team around, and what I noticed is very scary. Almost all the good players at this club are on loan. Players like Adli, who've got high potential. Ellis, who looks very decent. Ahmed Hodzic, hopefully I'm saying his name right, he's on loan as well. That's a problem. All the young talents are on loan, and we've only got 9 million to possibly sign as many of them as possible. This is not an easy task. In a situation like this, I've decided the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is the best fit, and let's just get stuck in. I really don't know what we're going to do in this first season. I would love to sign someone like Yassine Adli, but look at this. His value is 15 million. We can't afford this. Pembele from PSG is on loan, worth about 3.2 million. This is a signing at least we can make happen. In this first season, I think my plan is confirmed. We're going to try and convert as many of these loan deals to permanent deals. I think it'll help us down the line. All right, we need to get this for as cheap of a price as possible. I'm going to start with 2.8 million. Come on, PSG. You guys got endless cash. Help me out here. You know what? They're willing to do 3.5 or 3.05, I should say. I'm thinking if we can bring this down to, say, 2.9, I want to be as stingy as possible, boys, with the sell-on clause, and that works. Who knows, man? That 200,000 that we've saved could come up clutch later on. Good thing is, Pembele is willing to tie down to a 5-year deal, which is brilliant, and we'll offer him about 8,000 in salary. I think that should be fine. He should accept this. It's a good offer, and he accepts, and we've just signed Pembele on a permanent deal. We know he's got good potential. I think this is a dub. Oh, there are just so many players. Both our left backs are players on loan. Like, we're gonna really struggle building a squad for next season. Even players like G are on loan, and I don't think I can sign him even. I guess I need to prioritize. Gideon Mensah on loan from RB Salzburg. I like him as a left back. He's 71 rated. I think we'll sign him on a permanent deal as well. Okay, this one shouldn't be that expensive. We can get him for like 2.4 million. That'd be absolutely brilliant. They want 4.1. They are valuing him pretty in a premium way, you could say, but he's got the stats to back it. So we'll counter with, say, 2.8 million, exactly his value. And what are they going to say? They want 4.1. This is going to be a tough negotiation to get through, man. Let's go 3 million. We need to get this for as cheap as possible. Maybe like a sell-on clause, a 10% sell-on clause to just sweeten the deal a little bit. They don't even want that. They just want the money. I'm not going to pay 4 million for a left back. I feel like that's a bit too much, man. We'll keep negotiating. 3.2 million next offer. They need a little time. This is not going to be easy. There's also this centre back that's really good that I kind of want, but I don't know what to do here. We don't have enough money for all of this. Let's see if it's possible to get this guy on a permanent deal who's on loan. 22-year-old centre back looks good. Hopefully it'll be decent. Okay, so we need to get this under 5 million. That's the only way it's possible. Not under 5 million, like 5.5. We can do that. But they want 9.7. How do we even sign him, man? It's virtually impossible after bringing in Pembele. Let's go with 5.3 million. Nah, this is not happening. We're not going to be able to sign a centre back. This guy, this one's not happening. All right, so they're still crying for that 4.1 million. We'll negotiate again. Every penny counts. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's counter with 3.35 million and see what they say. At least they're coming down to 3.8 million, man. Now we're talking. I'm going to go back down to 3.5, and that works. Brilliant bit of negotiation. This might be game-changing, as crazy as it sounds. Celta have offered us 6.1 million for Mbaye Niang. I know he's a good striker. By the way, he was like one of the OG career mode players because he had super high potential. But right now, he is 26 years old, 74 rated. We've got a bit of depth in the striker position, to be honest, with the likes of Mara, Briand. I think I'm going to cash in on Niang. We can use that money to make one more permanent signing or something. Let's see if we can get more money for him. I'm going to delegate this offer, and let's see what comes off it. I think the first few seasons of this challenge are going to be super challenging. Wow, they've rejected our contract, Mensah. Oh my god, we're going to have to do all the negotiation again. We're only going to get about 6.1 million for Mbaye Niang, but right now, I think I'm going to take the money. I think I'm going to take that that money. It's going to be clutch elsewhere. Also, an offer coming for veteran Marcelo. He's 34. I'm cashing in. We can maybe use this money to sign that centre-back I wanted. This time, I'm doing the negotiations manually for Mensa. We need to get this done. This is what I'm offering him. Hopefully, he accepts, and he does, and we finally signed our left-back. I sold a fair few players, and we're looking at a budget of about 10 million. The dream would be signing Yassine Adli on a permanent deal, but that just won't be possible. I think I'll need to settle for maybe signing that centre-back, Ahmed Hodzic, on a permanent deal. Seems like a good player, man. If we can still get him on a good signing deal, that could be a big dub for us. So let's see. 6 million's my offer. They want 9.9. We can't afford this after all our player sales. But man, don't want to be paying that kind of money for him. So 6.9's my counter. We're going to keep negotiating as we've been doing so far in this video. You can see we're managing a bankrupt club with the way I'm negotiating. We're bringing the price down slowly but surely. 8 million's gonna be my next offer. And what are they gonna say? Finally, 8 million works. Feels like I'm out here signing so many different players to the team, but in essence, I'm only just signing players that were already here, but on permanent deals. But hey, that's important as well. Giving him a good contract as well. That's done. We've signed him up. 3 transfers this window so far on permanent deals. The defense has certainly been worked on really well. I've adjusted the budget a little bit. We have about 3.5 million. Maybe, just maybe, we can squeeze in another signing. Javiro Dilrosun might just be a very decent cam. I'm looking at his stats. Maybe not. He's more of a winger. He's more of a winger. Nah, he's kind of useless. I don't want to sign him then. Then the only other options left are Ignatenko, who we could sign as a CDM. Okay, I think let's do this. Let's sign the Ukrainian on a permanent deal. If we do have the money, of course. We need to get a good deal on this. 2.8 is going to be my first offer. Straight up, they're asking for 4. Are you kidding me? 3 million is going to be my next one. There you go. 3 million. Oh, please. Let me sign him. Like, come on now. 3.25, please. They still want 4. This is outrageous, man. Outrageous. That's my best offer. Now, we're not signing anyone else, though. We're not signing him. I guess that's how the squad's going to be for the rest of the season. I'm definitely sure we're good enough to secure promotion, because this team has got some good talent. But there's one more player left from the youth academy, the homegrown player. It's this kid, Nolan Cousin. I don't know what kind of a name that is, but he's a centre mid with some really good stats all round. I'm going to promote him to the senior team, and I think he's going to play a part with the squad this season. There you go, putting him on the bench, the Frenchman homegrown player that we've got. Hopefully he plays big for us. Anyways, we're going to get through this first season and see how Bordeaux do. First season's gone according to plan. I expected this, even though Bordeaux being sent to League 3 or, yeah, whatever, 3rd division of French football, they've got enough talent to, like, survive the 2nd division of French football at least, and we've done just that. I think it's been a successful first season. Off we go to Liga. Guys, look at the growth everywhere. Oh my god, this is insane. Udine at Cam up to a 76. Onana, we own him, by the way, so that's brilliant. He's up to 77. Our centre-back that we signed up to 78. Pembele's doing well at 73. Look at Mensa, he's flying at 76. Yo, and look at Cousin. We've got our Adli replacement for next season. We're balling. I'm ready for season 2 now in Liga. Let's go. Also, by the way, top scorer Adli from centre mid. How insane is that? We're gonna really miss him next season. I think this second season's gonna be a lot harder than the first one, because a lot of players we had at the club have gone back to their owner clubs. We're left with a squad with not a good keeper, not a good CDM. We've got a ton of positions to fill out, and it's not gonna be easy. Competition's gonna be harder as well, because we're back in Liga now. We do have about 14 million, but I still think free agents are going to be our best friend in this kind of an environment. First up, I'm trying to sign Cesar Azpilicueta. Surprisingly, he's available for free. I know he's super old, he's 32, but I genuinely feel like a player like him could add so much to our defense, even if it is for just a couple of seasons. His wage demands aren't too bad, to be honest. 35 per week, that works for me. There you go. We've signed Azpilicueta on a free Champions League winner at Bordeaux. Let's put him into the team and see how things are looking like. Azpilicueta in there, I like it. I'm straight up gonna make him captain. Our highest rated player now. Now here's where things get interesting. We're looking for a CDM because Gilavoigi's back at his previous club. I looked at the free agents market and I see 3 very interesting options. Aranguiz, Andre, and Witsel. I think it's a no-brainer to go for Andre, because for Aranguiz and Witsel, they're 33. With Andre, we could maybe squeeze in 2 to 3 seasons. So I think we're gonna try and sign Benjamin Andre. I kind of feel it's more realistic as well because he's French and played in Liga. I'm trying to get him on this wage and he's willing to accept it. 27,000 per week. We've just signed a CDM and a centre-back in this window for free. And the good thing is Benjamin Andre is 80 rated. These are some really good signings for Liga. Yo, I really like the new additions to our team. Andre and Aspilicueta adding a bit of veterans to our squad is needed. Now we need to figure out the goalkeeper position. I've got, say, about 10 million to spend on a keeper. I could generate some more money. Let's see if things work according to plan. See, this is what I'm talking about. An offer coming in for Bellanova. He was out on loan. A right back, good overall and potential, but we've already got good players already in this department. So I want to try and get as much money as possible for him as we get an offer for the homegrown player cousin. 35 million. But nah, man, I want to build this team with him. 7.3 million is what I'm selling Bellanova for. That's good money that we need for that keeper position. So I was looking for a couple of keepers and I found these two players, Maduka Okoye, 22-year-old Nigerian playing for Watford, and Arnau Tenas playing for Barcelona. I'm looking at this and I feel like Okoye would be really good value. But to be honest, could we go for someone better? Because in all honesty, we do have a lot more money than you think. We've got about 18 million. We can certainly go for a much better keeper, guys, because that's the only position for now, at least, I want to strengthen. I looked around, guys, and it seems like Okoye is our best bet. And anyways, he's going to cost us a fair bit regardless. So let's just go for him. Can I maybe do a swap deal with this guy that we've got here? We're probably never going to use. I'll add 6 million as well into this deal to make it sweeter. They don't even want him as well. Okay, now they want 10 million for him. Let's counter with 7 and see what they say. I want to get him for as cheap as possible. 7 is tough. We're going to have to do maybe 8 million for Okoye from Watford. And 8 million works. Let's go. And there you go, guys. We've got our goalkeeper for the season as well in Okoye. Now, we have some spare cash left. Why not sign a super high potential striker? Because we've got the money. Mohamed Ali Cho has got like 85 potential. This could be a really, really good signing for future seasons. I'm thinking we can maybe put in a swap deal with this guy, Orozco. I don't even know how is he at our club. And maybe we'll chuck in 5 million. Let's just see what they say. They don't even want him. But 5 million is enough for this signing. I'm just letting it go through. I need this guy in my team. And there you go. We've got our man. This has been a really good window. A lot of young players coming in. Experience as well. Alright, guys. That's how our team looks like for season 2. And I really like it. We've got veterans coming in with high overalls. Youngsters in there. Like, of course, new signings. Cho. I'm liking this. Okoye in goal as well. Let's get through this season and see if we can survive Liga. Guys, we were supposed to be in the 3rd division of France. Instead, in our first season in Liga, we're finishing 6th. That is a massive surprise. I didn't expect that. And look at that. We could have finished in the top 4. I think top 3 is needed for Champions League. But we could have finished 4th. It's goal difference that kind of let us down. What a season. Above the likes of Monaco and everything. Yo, the team is coming together nicely as well. I mean, look at the growth in our midfielders. Andre's still going up. Fullback's growing massively. Okoye up to 77. We're slowly building a team, guys. Patience. We'll get there. Well, it's our midfielder cousin. What a name to have, though. He scored the most goals for us in Liga this season. Fair play. Although we finished like 6th in Liga last season, I feel the grind is going to get even more intense because our team's great. How do we improve on this? Because the budget we've got is about 15 million and I had to spend a lot of it. We had like 28 million actually, but I had to spend like 10 million just to renew contracts for everyone. We're in a bit of a pickle here. How do I upgrade this team even more? First of all, we've got a problem. Timothy Pembele wants nothing to do with us. He wants to leave. Here we go. We get an offer for him. It's such a shame we can only get about 8.6 million for him. Gonna delegate this and just see how much more can we possibly get. I think we might see this problem a lot. Like, you know, other clubs wanting to take our players and us not being able to do anything about it. So, yeah, it's a tough situation, but it is what it is when you're managing a club like Porto. Did I say Porto? I meant Bordeaux. To be honest, guys, at least we got 12.7 million for Pembele, and that makes it obvious. Our next improvement is that right back position. Found a similar player, Hugo Sike, the Belgian right back. He actually looks pretty good, guys. 21 years old, 75 rated. I like the idea of this signing, and we can get him for a reasonable price. Pembele selling him was like, it was painful, man. We sold him for such a cheap price. Hopefully we can get Sike for a decent value, and I think we are going to do so. We can get him for maybe 13 million if we're lucky from Freiburg. Now we'll have to pay a little bit more. Transfers have been a massive struggle with Bordeaux in this challenge, but 14 million for Sike, that works. We have a transfer offer from Roma for Remy Odin, who is our cam, and I don't mind selling him for a big price because he's 77, 26 years old. He's not going to be that insane. Let's take the cash cash and maybe bring in a better cam. I think that's got to be the play. Let's see though. Meanwhile, we have signed a replacement right back. We're getting 18 million for a 77 rated cam. I'm taking this money and let's put this into bringing possibly a better cam for the team, because that's an important position. We've got about 29 million now to make a massive upgrade in that cam spot after Odin's been sold. Let's do it. Guys, I really struggled to find a good cam in this market. I think we messed up selling the other player that we had in that position because I can't seem to find a good youngster to fit in that role. They're so expensive. We don't have the money. I've managed to find Julian Draxler though, who we could maybe get on a bit of a deal, but I think I messed up. I really did mess up. I think Draxler long term is certainly a downgrade, but we'll try and convert him to a cam. But we can maybe get him for say 15 million, 15.2. I'm gonna try and get as much out of this as possible. I think I really messed up, man. This season's been a struggle in terms of signings. Crucial squad role for Draxler. He's still gonna be a key part of this team. I'll tell you that. A bit of a different signing. Normally don't make signings like these. A 4-year deal for Draxler. Who knows? Maybe long term he'll come up clutch for us. Offering him 60,000 per week, a big contract. He wants a signing bonus and everything, but there you go, it's done. He does bring the Liga experience being at PSG. Now I'm really feeling the struggle, man, of this Bordeaux challenge, because up until this point things were going well, but taking the next step with them with the weak budget we've got, that ain't easy. That's the tough part. Also, Manuel Lanzini is available for free. I'm taking this opportunity. A bit of squad depth, you never know, might be useful. Reasonable wages, and with that we should have Lanzini signed as well. I tried signing Kubo, by the way, but that didn't work. But it's been a tough window. I don't think we've made much of an upgrade this season. Let's just see how we do. That's gonna be our team, by the way. I really think soon we'll need to look for a centre-back as well. Yeah, this season was a one of just existing, you could say. We played only in Liga, but we couldn't make any progress. For us to take the next step, we need money, because I don't know what else to do. We need to invest heavily into the team. Let's see what will happen. We finished 6th again in Liga. The good thing is there's been some nice solid growth all round for our players. That's brilliant. Marja was our top scorer. Surprising that. Okay. I think finally the board have realized this is what we need to take this club to the next level. 43 million budget. And I think I've got a few ideas of what needs to be done. CDM and centre-back is absolutely vital for me now. Looks like our CDM problems are solved because Ampadu is available for a free. If we can save money on them, maybe we can go big for a centre-back. I think that's what we need to take this side to the next level. But maybe Ampadu isn't that good enough to be first choice CDM. That would be a worry, but let's just sign him up and see what we're getting for free, basically. So there you go, submitted offer. He wants 22,000 per week. Works for me. Done. We've signed Ampadu. What's his overall like? 76. That isn't too bad with some solid player growth. I'll probably sell Andre now and get some cash and maybe make Ampadu first choice. I think that's the play long term. Guys, I've just decided to splash the cash on a centre-back, Jean-Claire Todibo. I don't think there's a better challenge for Todibo to be one of our players. This is it. At Bordeaux, we're bringing Todibo for 37 million. Let's do this. I know he's only 81 rated, but trust me, his overall's going to grow massively. He's only 24. Our backline will look amazing now. There you go. Todibo in there looks amazing. Goalkeeper's looking solid. I want to just put Andre Ampadu as start. I might try and sell Aspilicueta as well and get some money out of that, but I'm liking the look of this team. Slowly we're building something. This is an interesting offer for our 31-year-old striker. 20 million for him. You know what? I'll take the money. I'm taking the money. I'm taking the money. I don't know if we'll have enough cash to bring in a replacement, but let's take the money. That's how we got to operate when we are managing Bordeaux. And he's actually been sold. Oh my god. Now an offer for Andre. We're only getting about 10 million for him, but I'll take it, man. I think that should be enough to maybe sign a new striker. Andre's been sold as well. What kind of money are we looking at right now? About 31 million. I'm thinking we could maybe sign a bit of a veteran striker to add to our team, and we should be good to go. I think that would be smart. Guys, I want to try and sign Anthony Martial. I think he'd be amazing. I don't think we've got the money. That's the sad part. I'm gonna see if it's possible, because if it is, oh my god, would it be brilliant. What if I put in Josh Marja in a swap deal? I know he's one of our most valuable strikers, but I'm thinking 20 million plus him. That isn't too bad. It's worked. It's actually worked. go. It's actually worked. Have we overpaid? I don't think so. I prefer Martial. I genuinely prefer Martial. The amount of different kind of deals we've seen in this video, unreal. But we're pulling this off right now. We're signing Anthony Martial for that striker position. We'll see if we can get him on a 5-year deal. He wants 3. We can maybe convince him for 4. Perfect. No release clause as well. We'll give him 100,000 per week. Hopefully he'll accept it. He does. We've just signed Anthony Martial. This window has been game-changing for us. If you're wondering why I did that, Martial will be starter, and now we can have Cho play alongside him. We have Mara for backup, so we should be fine this season, to be honest. I think I want to take this chance with Martial being 83 rated. I feel like we've got a better opportunity for making it to, of course, the top 4 spots in the league. We've improved our team considerably, I feel. Let's see how we do this season. Bro, this is getting a bit sad now. We just can't seem to move up. 6th again? Like what? But this season, we won the Conference League, and we finished top of the group stages. How do we perform? We got knocked out by a side called Michelin. Wow, okay. We need to figure out a way to progress further, man. That's been a challenge. At least growth has been there, solid for a ton of players. Hopefully we'll get a bigger budget to use next season. Nolan Cousin, our top scorer, he didn't grow as well this season. What went wrong with the player growth? Maybe we had him on like the wrong development plan. Oh well, another season gone. We're like consistently finishing 6th. Guys, we need to figure out a way how to take this team to the next level. 3 seasons in a row of finishing 6th. There's got to be some progress. Got a similar budget from last season, about 53 million. It's good money, but is that enough to transform this team into a top side? That's the real question. I think there's only one way we do this, and that is by sacrificing Nolan Cousin. It has to be done. I know he's our homegrown player and we normally don't sell them, but in this challenge, we need money to change this team and take it to the next level. I'm putting him on the transfer list. I'm sorry, it has to be done. We get our first offer, 150 million from Atletico Madrid. I think we can negotiate and get more, so we will counter them. If we can get crazy money for him, that's when I think it makes sense. Otherwise, it kind of doesn't. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult selling Cousin for crazy money, but let's see. This time, it's 202 million from Juventus. Oh my god, that's good. That is insane. I want to try and negotiate. I want to get maybe 250 for him, but I don't want to be too greedy, so we'll ask 230 and see if they're willing to play with 230 million for Nolan Cousin. They're only willing to go 202. Let's try 220. I want to try and get as much as possible for him. 202 is their final offer. Let's try 210. Get a little bit more. And oh my god, I think I messed the deal up. I messed the deal up. No. Oh my god, I'm so glad I messed the deal up because Real Madrid, they're so dumb. They're just paying us release clause of 318 million. We're gonna get 318 million. That just solves all the bankruptcy issues for Bordeaux. Oh my god. What's he doing, Nolan Cousin, you moron? I'm gonna say glad you're staying, but dude, you should have just gone. Why did he not go? He didn't accept the contract with them. I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. All my happiness is gone. Yeah, I'm in pain right now. I'm in pain. Oh my god. Anyways, meanwhile, I'm gonna try and sign a left back because that's where we need an improvement. So let's get Fran Garcia. Looks decent. But man, imagine if we would have gotten that 320 million. Oh my god, would that have been insane. Anyway, countering 35 million for Fran Garcia, and that works. By the way, Leeds are trying to sign him, so we need to be quick. There you go. We've signed Fran Garcia at least. Now, all our transfers depend basically on if Cousin gets sold. If he gets sold, we can sign more players. Otherwise, it's going to be just hoping that this squad can get it done. Once again, his release clause has been met. This time, it's PSG. Why are they not just negotiating with me? Let's see if the deal goes through this time. And he's been sold. He's been sold for 318 million. That's what we need to transform this club. We've got 300 million to spend. It's time to get crazy with transfers. First of all, I'm going to sign a player I wanted to sign at the start, but it just never went through. Adley, I want to sign him. He's playing at Leicester. We're going to have to pay a lot of money, but it'll still be so much lesser than what we just sold Cousin for. Let's do this. Let's sign Adley for, say, hopefully less than 100 mil. Well, that's going to be tough, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. I'll counter with 85 million for Adley. He's playing at Leicester City now. Let's counter now with 95 million. This fixing video has just been insane, and 95 million works. There you go. We've managed to sign Adley, and that's just the second transfer of the window. We will still be left with a crazy chunk of cash, 217 million. Let's go ahead and make those signings. We need a better CDM, and I'm thinking Kessie. Contract expiring, we can probably get him for like 55 or 54 million. 55 25.4 million. Let's do it. I'm thinking, why not sign a better striker as well? Jonathan David will still be left with a good amount of cash after the Kessie deal. Let's go big. Let's go big with this transfer. Jonathan David, he knows Liga in and out. This would be a perfect signing for us. 95 million's gonna be my offer, and it's accepted. There you go. We signed Jonathan David, and we signed Kessie. Bro, this is wild. We're still left with 50 million. We had some spare cash. I'm like, let's just sign a better centre-back as well. We've signed Robin Le Norman, because why not? Bruh, the squad we've built now. We've got squad depth for the first time in this challenge right now. Oh my god, I'm in love with this team. This team is insane. I think selling Cousin was a tough decision, but one that's worth it. Let's see if we can do better than 6th in Liga with that team. I think we've got what it takes to maybe even take the fight to PSG. At the very minimum, I feel we could get Champions League this season. Well, we did not take the fight to PSG, but we did end up getting Champions League football for next season. Finally, 5 seasons, and it took a 300 million cash injection for us to do this. Money can buy everything, they say. Well, according to career mode, it's true. Yeah, this is brilliant. And the team keeps growing, man. The team keeps growing. What we do need next season is probably a better cam. It's time to get an upgrade over Draxler. Who's our top scorer this season? Athlete. Surprisingly, the midfielder who gets the most goals in this formation. Bit of a weird one. This is going to be our first season in the Champions League, which I'm really excited for. And because of that, 92 million as our transfer budget. Honestly, it's obvious. We need a quality cam, and apart from that, we are legit good to go. So let's focus on that. Fabio Carvalho, 23 years old, 83 rated, might just be the player we're looking for. I want to sign him. He's on his way to Liverpool in real life. Why not a trip down south in France to Bordeaux? Okay, I don't know if Bordeaux are in the south of France, but that just sounded well. Okay, I'm going to try putting in maybe Lanzini in a swap deal for this one and try and get this deal for as cheap as possible. Let's try 43 million plus Lanzini. What are they going to say? They want 73 million. Oh boy, here we go. Negotiation grind continues. 60 million is going to be my next offer. They want 63. Perfect. Let's just get it done. And there you go. A very solid transfer in Fabio Carvalho. All right, let's put him instead of Draxler in the team. And that's how the side is looking like. We've got good squad depth as well this season. Maybe we can improve it a little bit more with another midfielder. Yeah, because we are lacking a bit of depth there. We've got Adli and Onana, and that's it. Yep, that's it. Zerkane is there, but I could do with another box-to-box midfielder. Let's make that our final signing of this window. We've got, what, about 25 million for that. I'm just going to sign an older player for depth, but Thiago maybe? Let me look out for more players. Well, this is even better. I just found Jorginho as a free agent on the bench. Maybe he can come on to score some penalties for us. Why not? Honestly, his demands are reasonable as well. Leaves us with a bit of room for contract negotiations. We've just signed Jorginho. I am going to put him on the bench, and that's what we're looking at. A solid bench, an incredible first team. I'm very positive we could do big things this season. Oh my god, look at how close we got to potentially winning Liga. 1 point away, man. It shows we're getting there. We're getting to that level. Where are we in the Champions League, though? Don't tell me. We got knocked out in the groups. We got duped to the Europa League, so we knocked out Basel. Then in the round of 16, we knocked out Leicester, but Sevilla got the better of us. No Champions League, no Europa League or whatever this season, but we took the fight to, of course, PSG, and I think we're building a squad that maybe next season could be good enough to challenge for everything, so that's a positive. Who was our top scorer this season? Jonathan David, 42 goals. That's what's up. I'm coming for that Champions League trophy, hopefully next season. I honestly don't see where we can really make major improvements to this team, because, like, I think it's as complete as it gets. Like, I love this first team. It's maybe squad depth where we need to invest a bit. Like, Draxler's gone. Maybe a backup cam could be helpful. So it's those kind of signings that we need to get a hold on, because otherwise this team is great. So let's just work on that. We've got a good budget to make those kind of signings, about 120 million. Honestly, I wouldn't mind signing a 33-year-old Nabil Fekir for squad depth. That'll be a really good signing. Get him back to Liga. I think it's a smart transfer as well. Here we go. 37 million for Nabil Fekir. Now we are talking. Let's get the negotiations in as well. I really think if we get our squad depth on point, we can challenge for the title as well as the Champions League, because the squad is there. We have the squad. And there you go. Nabil Fekir has been signed. Milinkovic-Savic's contract is expiring. These are the kind of players we want on our bench for that experience, and he's very high rated as well. We signed him. I think the squad depth tremendous. Let's get him on board. There you go. Milisavic has been signed. Honestly, I think the squad's complete. The bench is great. The first team's great. Let's do it. Let's get that Champions League trophy this season. Let's go, guys. First proper run out in the Champions League with a capable team, and we top our group, but we draw Man City. That's painful. First leg against Manchester City, and we pick up a 2-1 win, which I wasn't expecting. Jonathan David and Martial getting it done. That second leg's gonna be so freaking clutch. Everything's at stake here. Can we knock out Manchester City? Yes, we can. A draw is enough. Quarterfinals. Come on. It's RB Leipzig we've drawn in the quarters. I don't mind that. That's a good draw. To be honest, our team's more than good enough. Take care of RB Leipzig. I don't want to mess around here. Oh my god. We thumped them 4-0. Jonathan David out just scoring hat-tricks in the Champions League. Second leg's just a formality, simming it, and we end up losing, but it's fine. We go through to the next round, and it's against Arsenal. We have to make it to the finals, man. Arsenal, come on. We're getting the better of them. All right, guys, here we go. Bordeaux versus Arsenal. We like, come on, man. It's Arsenal. 1-0 win in the first leg. Second leg against Arsenal. We've got a 1-0 advantage and a 2-all draw in the second leg. It was a tight one, but we're making it to the Champions League final. 7 seasons of grinding has led to this. And of course, it's Liverpool in the Champions League final. Also, we end up winning the league. Oh my god, equal points with PSG, but we somehow came out on top. 5-goal difference is what separated us. They had almost just like 1 loss, and we had 7, but the amount of draws they had cost them. We did it. We've made Bordeaux Liga winners. Gotta admire that team for getting it done for me. So many different players in there. Can't wait to use them in this Champions League final. And Jonathan David stepped up big time. What a player. I don't think I'm making any changes to my team. I really love it. David and Martial up top. Carvalho, Adli, Kessie, all of them starting. I think I'm going to use the home kits, because you know what? Well, let's just use the home kits for this one. Let's win this. Oh, we're going to concede. We're going to concede. Oh my god. That save was utterly ridiculous. That's the thing with this formation. Your wing positions get really exposed. You got to find a way to deal with that, and Trent is going to have a field day with all the space he's going to get. Right now, Kulusevski on the ball. Chance for them. Oh, we're not doing well. Pulisic, Jota, and we somehow survive. Christian Pulisic on the attack. I don't know why I said his name like he's Italian. He's American, man. It's Christian Pulisic, probably. Here's Carvalho. I've not used him on FIFA this year, so let's see what the Liverpool man is going to be all about. As Martial, what just happened here? Yellow card for Laporte, but I was through on goal with Martial. I've been robbed. Oh, here we go now. A bit of space opening up. Here goes Adli. Come on. I'm going to go for a cutback. It's a good ball for Jonathan David. I have to go backwards for Fran Garcia. What are we doing moving the ball around like that? Complete waste of an attack, I'd say. He looks very quick. The cross was bad, but we still might have a chance. Carvalho looking for... Oh my god, what are Martial and David doing? But we get another chance at it. CK looking for a pass. Backwards for Adli. Inside for Carvalho, who gets this space and scores. The current Liverpool players just scored against Liverpool themselves. And Bordeaux take the lead in this Champions League final. The amount of passing we have to do for that goal, insane. Uh-oh. They've got a chance here. Let's not let them score. Carvalho out here doing some defensive work. How is that not a foul on Kessie? Questions need to be asked, and Liverpool score off that. How is that not a foul? Okay, Liverpool's pressure is now getting to unplayable levels. I can't keep this up. We need to try and break away quickly and do something. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. I'm sending Onana on a run. It's probably not the player you want running in these situations. But there's space for Carvalho. He goes for a shot and a finish. Brilliant. Yo, it's Liverpool's worst nightmare. 2-1 up against, of course, Liverpool. Bordeaux have done it. What a finish from Carvalho. And on the breakaway, we hit them. That was superb. I think we're going to win this now. Let's just defend. Oh, here we go. Now Liverpool have lost the plot. Liverpool have lost the plot. We try to chip it. Alisson, no. Oh, my God. I don't want to be attacking with Fran Garcia, so let's get Martial on board. Yeah, he goes on the attack. Anthony Martial. A good step back, and now he's looking to attack here. Anthony Martial opens up his body, almost ended the game. You know what? It's a corner. I'm just going to waste time. I'm sorry. I just won this Champions League. 7 seasons of hard work. Just to get it out of the way. We've done it. We've won the Champions League with Bordeaux. And there you go, guys. That's that for the video. What a grind this was. But if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed fixing Bordeaux, well, drop a like in the video. We might not see another one of these in a while because they won't be in FIFA 23. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you all to the next one. Peace.